Okay, question 12. What are we asked to do? Work out the cost of one monthly payment. Okay, so Daniel Peter has a blog about how garages buy and sell cars. The scatter diagram gives information about the amount garages pay for one type of car. So the amount paid is here based on the age. Daniel Peter is going to use the scatter diagram to estimate the monthly payments for a car the garage is going to sell. Daniel knows garages sell cars for 34% more than they paid. The car is 5 years old and there are 24 equal monthly payments. Okay, so what maths have we got going on here? So first thing that's important, that we've got to do a scatter diagram, which is this one here. So we've got to use this scatter diagram, and what we generally do with a scatter diagram is we're going to draw in a trend line. Okay, we're going to draw a line of best fit through these points. So we'll do that in a minute. And we'll end up working out something for a car that's 5 years old, and then we've got to do this percentage calculation because our chart is going to tell us how much the garage pays, and the garage then sells it for an amount more than this, 34% more than they paid. Okay, and we're then going to have to do some division by 24 to split the cost into its 24 equal payments. Okay, so let's start this process, and the thing that we need to do first of all is to put in this line of best fit. Okay, so let me see what I think about that. How does that look? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think that looks pretty good. I've pretty much gone through 1, 2, 3 points there. I've got another 3 this side of it. I've got 3 that side of it. I'm gonna settle for that. Yeah, I'm gonna settle for that. That's okay. That's okay there. I now need to see what we have for this car that's 5 years old. Well, so I'm going to go up from here to join my line and go across to this axis here. So I now want to see what's going on here. Where has my line crossed this axis? So you can see that each of these gaps here is 2000, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we've got 4 little gaps in between. So each one of these is 2000 divided by 4 is 500. So each one of these steps here is 500. So 8,000 plus one of the steps. This is 8,500. And it's absolutely okay for me to show my working on the graph here, because that helps the examiner see that I know what I'm doing. Okay, so the amount paid by the garage is 8,500. So that's the first part of our problem done. 6 mark question. So we've got lots of steps to go through, and we've done quite a few of those already. So there's going to be 1 mark for drawing my line in, another mark for reading across and getting 8,500. So I'm going quite well. So what does the garage sell it for? It's going to be this plus 34%. Okay, so this is 8,500 plus 34% of 8,500. Okay, so let's do that on our calculator. Okay, so this bit here, my 34% is 2,890, which I'm going to add on to my 8,500. So that's what the garage is going to sell it for, 11,900. These are pounds, by the way, so let's put in a pound sign there. And my task was to work out the cost of 1 monthly payment, so it's going to be this divided by 24. And just see on the calculator over here where it says answer plus 8,500. This means that I don't keep writing in things I've already worked out. So the 11390 is already here. All I need to type into my calculator is divided by 24. Okay, and there we have our final answer, 474.58. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of a just rounding check there. So 500 times 24 is 12,000. So I'm happy about that. Let me just check this calculation here. 34%. Well, 10% is going to be 850. Call that 900. 3 lots of 900. 2,700. So I'm okay. I'm happy there. Happy here. Happy that I've done my calculations right. In a 6 mark question like this, I'm just going to go back and make sure that I've really followed what was quite a complicated story. So I've used the scatter diagram to estimate the monthly payments for a car the garage is going to sell. So it was 5 years old, so good. I've done the right thing there. 8,500. Happy with that. That was the price paid by the garage. I then added 34%, so I'm happy that I've done that. Happy that I've dealt with the 24 equal payments. So I'm happy with my answer, and I'll stick with that, 474.58. Okay.